Silk has been a vital part of Japan's cultural and economic heritage for centuries, symbolizing elegance, luxury, and refinement. The production of silk is deeply embedded in Japanese traditions, and the country is known for its exceptional quality of silk, which is sought after worldwide. Silk's significance in Japan extends beyond mere fabric. It represents a rich history of craftsmanship and dedication to excellence. At the heart of this revered industry lies the meticulous process of silkworm farming. This process is critical to the production of the highest quality silk, which has helped Japan maintain its reputation as a leading silk producer. Silkworm farming is an intricate and labor-intensive practice that requires careful attention to detail at every stage, from the selection of silkworm eggs to the final harvesting of cocoons. This dedication to perfection is what sets Japanese silk apart, making it one of the finest in the world. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating journey of how millions of silkworms are raised and how their cocoons are transformed into the luxurious silk that Japan is renowned for. The journey to producing high-quality silk begins with the careful selection of silkworm eggs. These eggs are chosen based on their genetic potential to produce strong, fine silk threads. Farmers must be meticulous in selecting eggs that are healthy and free from defects, as this ensures a higher yield of quality cocoons. Once selected, the eggs are prepared for hatching in controlled environments, where temperature and humidity are precisely regulated. Typically, the eggs are kept at a temperature of around 25 degrees Celsius, with a relative humidity of about 80%. These conditions mimic the natural environment required for the eggs to hatch successfully, ensuring that the larvae that emerge are strong and healthy. Once the silkworm larvae hatch, their primary food source is mulberry leaves, which are essential for their growth and development. The quality of these leaves directly influences the quality of the silk produced, making them a critical component in the farming process. Farmers meticulously collect and prepare the mulberry leaves to ensure they are fresh and nutritious. The silkworms are fed several times a day, with each feeding contributing to their rapid growth. As they progress through their life cycle, the amount of food they consume increases significantly. This stage of farming is crucial, as the health and size of the silkworms directly affect the strength and quality of the silk threads they will produce. Silkworms undergo several growth stages, known as instars, before they are ready to spin their cocoons. Starting as tiny larvae, they go through 5 instars, each marked by a molt where the silkworm sheds its skin to grow larger. During these stages, farmers must closely monitor the silkworms, ensuring that they are receiving the right amount of food and are kept in optimal conditions. This involves regulating the temperature and humidity, as well as maintaining clean and spacious rearing environments to prevent disease and overcrowding. As the silkworms reach the final instar, they become fully mature and ready to begin spinning their cocoons. This is a critical time for farmers, as any disruption in the environment can affect the quality of the silk. The dedication and attention to detail during these stages are what make Japanese silkworm farming a highly respected craft, producing some of the finest silk in the world. As the silkworms reach their final growth stage, they begin the remarkable process of spinning their cocoons. Each silkworm produces a continuous silk thread by secreting a protein-rich fluid from its silk glands, which hardens upon contact with air. This thread is wrapped around the silkworm's body in a figure-8 pattern, forming a protective cocoon. The entire spinning process typically takes about 2-3 days, during which the silkworm produces a single silk filament that can be up to 1,500 meters long. To ensure optimal cocoon formation, farmers carefully control the environmental conditions, maintaining a stable temperature and humidity to prevent any interruptions in the spinning process. This careful management results in cocoons that are uniform in size and texture, which is crucial for producing high-quality silk. Once the cocoons are fully formed, they are carefully harvested by the farmers. The timing of the harvest is critical. The cocoons must be collected before the silkworms begin to metamorphose into moths, as this would break the silk filament and reduce its quality. The harvested cocoons are then subjected to a thorough inspection to ensure they meet the strict standards required for premium silk production. Quality control at this stage involves checking the cocoons for uniformity in size, density, and appearance. Only the best cocoons, those with a smooth and even texture, are selected for further processing. This meticulous attention to detail is what guarantees that the silk produced is of the highest quality, reflecting the expertise and tradition of Japanese silk farming. After harvesting, the cocoons undergo a sorting process, where they are categorized based on size, color, and quality. Sorting is a critical step, as the characteristics of the cocoon directly influence the quality of the silk. Larger, denser cocoons generally yield longer and stronger silk threads, making them more valuable. The color of the cocoon can also affect the final silk product, with white cocoons being preferred for their ability to be dyed in a wide range of colors. By carefully sorting the cocoons, farmers ensure that only the best materials are used for producing silk, maintaining the high standards that Japanese silk is known for. The next step in the journey of silk is the reeling process, where the delicate threads are unwound from the cocoons. In a process known as reeling, multiple silk filaments are combined to create a single thread, which will be used to weave silk fabric. This is done using specialized machines that carefully unwind the silk from the cocoon in a continuous thread. The skill of the operator and the precision of the machinery are critical, as even slight variations can affect the strength and uniformity of the silk thread. The reeling process requires careful attention to ensure that the threads are of consistent thickness and free from impurities, which is essential for producing the smooth, lustrous silk that Japan is famous for. Once the silk threads have been reeled, they are ready for dyeing and weaving. Traditional Japanese dyeing techniques, such as shibori and yuzen, are often used to create intricate patterns and vibrant colors on the silk. These methods require a high level of craftsmanship and are often passed down through generations. Modern factories may also use advanced dyeing technologies to achieve consistent and precise results. After dyeing, the silk threads are woven into fabric using either traditional hand looms or modern weaving machines. The weaving process in Japan is a blend of tradition and innovation, with a focus on maintaining the highest standards of quality. The result is a fabric that is not only beautiful, but also durable and luxurious. Before the silk is packaged and sent to market, it undergoes a series of rigorous quality checks. These inspections ensure that the silk fabric meets the exacting standards required for both domestic and international markets. Factors such as the smoothness of the fabric, the evenness of the dye, and the strength of the weave are all carefully examined. Any imperfections are meticulously addressed to ensure that the final product is flawless. Once the silk passes these final checks, it is carefully packaged to protect it during transportation and is then ready to be distributed to markets around the world. Silk farming and production have long been pillars of the Japanese economy. Although the global silk market has changed over the years, Japan continues to be a significant player, known for its high-quality products. The silk industry not only provides employment for many rural communities, but also contributes to Japan's export economy. Japanese silk is highly prized in international markets, where it is used in fashion, home decor, and traditional arts. The global demand for Japanese silk, particularly in luxury markets, ensures that silk farming remains a vital part of Japan's agricultural landscape. Silk is more than just a fabric in Japan. It is a symbol of the country's rich cultural heritage. The art of silk production has been refined over centuries, and many traditional practices are still observed today. From the intricate patterns of kimono fabrics to the delicate craftsmanship of obi sashes, silk is an integral part of Japanese cultural expression. Preserving these traditions in modern silk production is a way of honoring the past while continuing to produce some of the finest silk in the world. The reverence for silk in Japan is reflected in the care and precision with which it is produced, making it not just a commodity, but a cultural treasure. Silk farming in Japan, while steeped in tradition, faces significant challenges in the modern era. One of the most pressing issues is climate change, which has begun to impact the delicate balance of conditions required for successful silkworm farming. Changes in temperature and humidity can affect the health and development of silkworms, leading to lower yields and potentially lower quality silk. Additionally, Japan's aging population and shrinking rural workforce have led to labor shortages in the silk farming industry. With fewer young people entering the trade, there is a growing concern about the long-term sustainability of silk farming. The industry also faces stiff competition from other silk-producing countries, particularly those where production costs are lower. This competition puts pressure on Japanese silk farmers to maintain their high standards while finding ways to remain economically viable. In response to these challenges, the Japanese silk industry has begun to embrace technological advancements and innovations. Researchers and farmers are working together to develop new breeds of silkworms that are more resilient to environmental changes and capable of producing higher quality silk. Advances in automation and precision agriculture are also being integrated into the farming process to increase efficiency and reduce labor demands. Additionally, there are ongoing efforts to promote the unique qualities of Japanese silk in the global market, emphasizing its superior craftsmanship and sustainability. By focusing on innovation and quality, Japan aims to sustain and even grow its silk industry in the face of modern challenges. From the careful selection of silkworm eggs to the intricate process of weaving and dyeing, the journey of Japanese silk is one of tradition, skill, and dedication. The farming and production of silk in Japan is a testament to the country's commitment to excellence, resulting in a product that is revered around the world. Despite the challenges posed by environmental changes, labor shortages, and global competition, the Japanese silk industry continues to thrive through innovation and a steadfast focus on quality. Japanese silk holds a special place in the global market, known for its unmatched softness, strength, and beauty. As the industry looks to the future, there is a growing movement to preserve these traditional crafts while adapting to modern demands. By supporting sustainable silk production and appreciating the craftsmanship behind it, we can ensure that this ancient art continues to flourish for generations to come. We encourage you to explore more about traditional silk farming and consider supporting this unique and culturally significant industry.